Hey, family. The story that I would like to bring to life this week, as a part of week 4, I should say, is the story really which is mine, which is sticks true to its literal interpretation in both the English Standard Version of the Bible and the New International Versions of the Bible, but was very real for me 4 years ago. And so I'm going to start with the text out of Isaiah 43:19, which says something along the lines of, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? I'm making a way in the desert. I'm bringing streams to the wastelands." And my reinterpretation slash storytelling of this particular verse was that 4 years ago, almost, I don't know, well, it was cold outside. So maybe 4.5 years ago now, I was sitting inside of a Waffle House. It was 3 in the morning. I was profoundly homeless, very, 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 very poor. I had exactly $11 in my pocket. I was that guy, and it's pretty bad when you go into the Waffle House to get warm because the Waffle House is always cold. And so, for me, having come back from combat, having to save my family only to end up losing them, having come back from the brink of death in so many cases, so many ways, only to be stuck, only to be profoundly stuck where you are. There was no hope, there was no life in me. And at this point, I wasn't Christian. I was almost atheist. And I just remember God's guiding me to the scripture. He'd had someone literally put it on every single whiteboard at my school, ISA 43:19. And finally, I'm just out of options, and I look at this. I'm just like, yeah, I'll look at my Bible and see what this thing is about. And it spoke. I don't know. That scripture just came to life in that moment. And the story is that it told me that not only is it a matter of perception, but it's a matter of what God is doing now. What is God bringing to the moment right now? In what ways is God moving? In what ways is God holding us close? God always holds us close, but do you recognize it, right? And shortly thereafter, they're just kind of stepping into this new thing of Christianity, because as of that moment, I gave my life over. And God said a few words to me that were very profound, and I won't share them right now because there's not enough time. But sometime later, just kind of walking into this new Christian thing, Exodus 13 came, and I think it's Exodus 13:21, which says, God will guide you by cloud during the day and fire at night, so that there will always be a guide for his people. And my reinterpretation slash storytelling moment of that is that no matter your season, no matter if it's sunny, no matter if it's rainy, no matter what is happening outside, all of these circumstances are rocking you, God's clouds is still there. If it's night, God's fire is still there. He's still guiding. He's still moving. He's still protecting. My grandma used to make us read the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And that has just brought new life to me, even in this season, in ways that are more and more and more imaginable. I think that we can all reinterpret the Bible from our own context. And I think that we're actually called to reinterpret the Bible to an extent from our own context, from our own experience, because God is with us. God is Emmanuel, right? And we've got to make it personal. So yeah, that's kind of like my story of my story, my life experience of those scriptures, and they changed me forever. I'm here now, giving my life over to God and His people, God and God's people, because of that moment of Isaiah 43:19. So I've taken up enough of your time, but thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.